Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another Friday, which means it's time for wind noises. So, we gotta try to not get a bad ending this time. 'Cause fuck do I not want to play through to this point again. I really don't. Spend those 5 minutes. I spent those 5 minutes wondering why the fuck Patreon sent me an email saying that someone stopped being a patron, but it won't tell me who it was. That was because I was very confused / concerned. And I still don't know. I still have no idea. So I'm gonna try and be nice to him, I guess. Are you okay? I really want you dead, sir. Mostly because of that mole in the middle of your forehead.
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
Like I can't tell if it was Shadow Sai or if it was someone else. I don't know.
It's your fault that
Stupid
Nanako-chan...
ass fucking website can't even get people's shit going. I don't think it was him.
I didn't.
I don't care. I'm just gonna try and be as nice to him as possible. Just if I be nice, maybe he'll stop. Maybe he won't fucking end the video game. Like, this guy deserves to be thrown in the fucking TV. Like, he deserves it. Even Naoto agrees.
Although...
The best girl even says, hey, you know what? We got a murder instrument right here. No one would know. Everyone commit crimes.
What do you...
Wait a second.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't
And
do
we'll
this
throw
now,
the
the
cops
will
in
come
too.
back.
Calm down.
What are you trying to say?
We're missing something.
Something we don't know.
I mean, this
What
guy,
don't
there's
we
no
know?
way this guy was doing this by himself. He still deserves to be thrown in the TV, but... Fuck! His true feelings?
But we just heard the guy's true
Fuck
feelings
you.
on TV. What didn't you understand?
Why he's scared?
I don't know. Either he's begging for his life, or he freaked out from seeing his other self face to face. Who gives a damn?
Yosuke,
That's
I
not
will
what's
throw you
important
in
right
the
now.
TV if you keep this shit up.
Why the hell are you so cold about this? Nanako-chan is dead, for God's sake! I don't understand you.
I didn't think we'd end up like this.
Am I gonna have to fight my party members?
How the hell can you... Are you okay with what this...
Of course we're not! But can you look me in the eye and say you're okay with doing the same thing this guy did? It's just like how you feel right now, that you can't turn your back and do nothing. We're not gonna sit back and watch while our friend becomes
Yes,
a murderer,
everyone,
you
grab
moron.
Yosuke, let's throw him in the TV. It'll be fine.
To kill someone because they killed someone first. I can't
I mean,
decide on
the
something
government
that's
does it.
serious.
If it's good enough for the goober, man, it's
but
good enough
still-
for me.
If you have it in you to be this angry for someone who was close to you,
This is
then
the
you
most
mustn't
Japanese
kill.
fucking- Like, if this was an American game, they'd be going, yeah, kill the bastard, street justice.
That's something you can never take back.
So we leave it to the cops?
Hey, no
You
one
trust
said
them
we
to
were
handle
trusting
it?
the cops, Kanji.
Even if we can't trust them, from here on is no longer our battle. It's Dojima-san and his fellow officers' fight to convict the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
proud that I could protect this town with you all. That's why I don't want to make this terrible situation even worse by doing something like this. I want to keep going to school with you all and make more
Yeah, there'll be
memories
time
with
for
my
mental
friends.
shutdowns later.
I don't want one of those memories to be of us killing
Technically, the
someone.
shadows kill him.
So what if there's another crime? We can still save people, like we always have. Nothing has happened yet. Then why assume that our future will be filled with misfortune?
Because we're getting ready for Persona 3. He's only 5 minutes late this time.
Our future hasn't been decided. Let's go back to Nanako-chan's room.
Feel like I might a bit. Not as. Yeah. I hope that was the right thing. I hope that was the right choices.
Oh, there they are.
But
Nanako-chan
what the
came
fuck?
around.
Teddy, you goddamn necromancer!
Huh?
Teddy,
What did
you
you just
fucking
say?
necromancer!
Nanako-chan's alive?
Teddy's just like, I couldn't protect you, Nanako-chan, but I can give you a second chance. And he pulls out the stone mask, puts it on her face, like, bites his thumb until it bleeds, and just goes, shh. Hurry! I reject my humanity, big bro!
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
It's almost as if her bloodstream was entirely made out of anabolic steroids. Well, we just juiced her up to try and get things going, and she reacted as if we gave her a 4-course meal.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on.
Nanako's replaced her blood with steroids.
Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
Fuck it.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
We did it.
Nanako-chan.
Oh my god.
Teddy used the stone mask to bring Nanako back to life.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Teddy walks in the room, he's wearing a black robe and like he's wearing like a fucking like a human skull for a helmet. Oh hey guys! I was about to finish the ritual, but I guess it went without me. Alright. Teddy, why is there a pentagram drawn in human blood on the floor? Where are the nurses? Would you believe me if I said they were on break?
Come on.
Teddy, why does
Stop
the room
crying, you
smell
two.
like evil? Teddy, where is Lucifer? I can't find the card. I may have made a contract. When your big brother literally has Satan in his back pocket.
Wait a second, where's Teddy?
Yeah. When your big brother is best friends with 3 different versions of Lucifer and has an old woman that controls death.
I noticed he didn't come with us when we
Oh
went to
god,
the
Teddy's in
punishment.
Namatame's room! For every crime against God, a price must be paid in blood.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's go kill Teddy.
I'm going back to my own world. It's not easy to live there now, but it's
Teddy,
my
stop
reality.
this bullshit right now.
I'm really, really thankful for everything all of you did for me.
Nanako becomes a party member. She's got Teddy's stand.
Well,
Oh, Jesus.
goodbye.
Everyone avoided talking about the case. Wait, is that it? Well, that's a happier ending, I guess. What the fuck? Some bullshit. Fucking bullshit, I tell you what. Alright, Yamda, you gotta give me the actual fucking answers. Like, once we get in here.
And now, a story on the serial kidnapping and murder case that shook the town of Inaba. Defendant Taro Namatame has confessed to committing the multiple kidnappings that previously seemed
3,
irrelevant.
1, 3, 2. Okay.
However, he continues to flatly deny his involvement in the first 2 murders. Namatame also maintains his strange insistence that he, quote,
Alright, let's actually
so
see
much
what this
unknown
ending is.
regarding his motives and methods. Many are hoping his trial will shed some light on these mysteries. Up next is our fog forecast for today.
Fog is still coming.
Okay, where's Nanako?
It's almost time for your train. You ready to go?
Where's Nanako?
Too bad Nanako
She's
couldn't leave
still
the
in
hospital in time
hospital?
to say goodbye. A little more. Feel free to come visit any time, okay?
Well,
And say hi to
Dojima's
your parents
happy.
for me.
Yay.
There's nothing more I can do for them. I might end up testifying in court, but I don't imagine he'll get that harsh
Okay,
of a
so now
sentence
Tommy
given
says
the
he gets
evidence,
off.
or lack thereof. Hey,
It's been like half a
mind if
year,
I ask you
Jesus.
something?
I
It's
know
only
it's
been a year
quarter
since
of a
you
year.
got here, but a lot's happened since then. What do you think about your time here? Are you satisfied?
I had my regrets, like not killing Namatame.
I see. Life has a way of going places you never wanted it to. Well, we should get going. Come on.
And I think it's gonna be the same from here on out, right?
Hey,
Thanks for not killing Namatame is what I wanted to do. Saving it for me.
You really are leaving us. You know, it was over too quick.
It's
And
going
then
to
that's
get
the same,
boring
alright.
without.
Alright. Jeez. Alright, let's go again! Fuck. Wee. Fucking normies. Oh, Jesus. Hey, I was watching that. Hey, yo, it's me, Jimmy Hashido. I was watching that. Seeing as you didn't use my online shopping network. How am I gonna sell dojins if you don't use the Sunday shopping channel? Press station. Like, the only issue is that getting back to it is gonna fucking take forever. If this was an LP, I could just skip ahead, but We'd be on fucking part 67 billion by now. Jimmy's got his fucking iPhone out recording it in landscape. No, not landscape, in portrait. Well, by the end of the game, you lose the shopping channel and you wind up... fucking selling on the fucking darknet, so... Alright, so, thoughts. Fucking True Killer, it's one of two people. It's either Adachi, because he's the only cop that's not Dojima that we know. And the killer being a cop would make too much fucking sense. I just don't have a motive. And Gas Station Man. Gas Station Man is involved somehow. I have no idea how.
The fog.
I have no idea how, but Gas Station Man is involved somehow. That motherfucker. Like...
But put...
Oh, Jesus. Like, oh god. Oh god, what if I was right and fucking... You know, like, gas station person is like a fucking minion of Nyaruko or something, right? It's like fucking like Nyaruko's equivalent of the fucking attendance that Igor has. Alright, later, Mateo. This is like fucking, instead of the velvet room, Nyaruko has the latex room. You know what I'm saying.
Some more do the
And they're fucking handing out the wild card to fucking the killer.
Enjoy the boy last.
I mean, it make fucking. Why did my goddamn controller vibrate when I shook their hands? God damn it, Momo.
If
that fucking gas station attendant. You know what I'm saying it now? It's a fucking servant of Nyaruko, and they're bringing out the fog machine. They brought out the fucking fog machine and they placed it behind the gas station. Fuck it. That's what happened. Why can't I save before the fucking decision?
Oh, that's a...
How many...
The Vape Nation.
Well,
It's fucking Adachi and Gas Station Boy. Don't know why, don't know how, but they're the only fucking people that make fucking sense. Cause no one else exists in Inaba. And they're not gonna, like... Thank you. No one else fucking exists in Inaba that has the access / weird bullshit. And before it's no, they wouldn't do that again. They wouldn't do that again. The fog is just super dense gasoline.
Are you...
Oh god, Dio works for Nyarlathotep. You think they pulled Nkechi twice? You know what? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Nanako.
Because fuck it. Because there's so many because fucking there's so many goddamn cut corners that I wouldn't put it past them.
this all...
Like, and it'd be easy, especially since fucking, like, Persona 5 is just, like, alternate Persona 4. Calm
down.
Can't believe...
Yes, it would make a Ketchy the copy, which makes me think that they probably did it. They probably fucking did it again because they fucked it up the first time.
No one. What the? And Doji.
Like I will say, like, I don't hate this game. The characters are charming, but the overall story has holes in it. Like, really big holes that you could drive a truck through. Like the fact that Teddy didn't realize immediately that the fog was the same fog as at his house. Or that nobody tried summoning a persona in the fog, despite the fact that the fog essentially turns the fucking town into the TV world. Hi, Shiny Wing.
Your
Like, I honestly feel like going from Persona 4 to Persona 5, like, it's also the reason why Persona 4 is so much shorter than Persona 5, is that they had a fuck ton of money and they went, right, let's fix every mistake we made in Persona 4. Well, if the shadows require the fog, and personas are just shadows, wouldn't that mean that the fog helps personas manifest? Futaba's the best character. You know what would make Persona 4 better? If Futaba was in it. And dead. No. Replace. You know what? Just for maximum annoyance, replace Risei with Futaba. Nothing much. We got another bad ending.
I'm sorry, sir.
No.
No, if I was replacing anyone with Futaba, I'd replace Yukiko. Because, like, honestly, Yukiko is the weakest fucking character in this game. Like, ridiculously so. Holy shit. You know what? That's a fair point. Persona 4 Golden. Because apparently it adds a whole bunch of story stuff, too. So, yeah, you know what? Maybe the reason I'm having these gripes and I'm being like, I want to say it's Adachi because it makes sense. Wait, what the fuck happened to my webcam? What the hell? What the fuck just happened? Okay, alright! It adds 2 social links, 4 events, 1 dungeon, and boss. You know what? I'd probably say that would probably fix a few holes. Having extra social links and extra events means that there's one more to distract you from fucking plot holes, which is how which is how you're supposed to do it.
What are you getting mad at?
And also adding social links probably also fleshes out some characters that needed fleshing out because they're required for the story, I'd assume.
But
no, that wasn't the stream lagging, that was my Elgato and webcam freezing at the same time, which was really weird. As I'm saying, the extra social links probably help justify things.
It happened in my...
As well as the extra characters probably obfuscate who the fucking killer is. Because there's no way the killer's not going to be someone that I've met at least once, maybe twice. And just counting down the list, literally by process of elimination, the only person left is Adachi.
Quick, get him to.
They're not gonna just introduce the killer as some rando I've never seen before, because that would be dumb and be extremely weak from a storytelling and narrative perspective. Because if you have no build-up of a villain, the villain comes across as weak and wimpy, like how Namatame does.
Paying for what he did.
That's not
What are you
right.
talking about? That'd be like Final Fantasy. Yeah, exactly. It'd be like Final Fantasy VIII. And Hyanda, what the fuck are you talking about? Akechi, Shido, and Yaldabaoth are built up the entire fucking time. Yaldabaoth in the form of Igor. Like you go, hi Bavington! Like you go back through fucking, like the game, and you notice that Igor's a fucking bit sketchy. He's a bit sketchy. Especially now that I've played this and I see what Igor is supposed to be, I'm like, this Igor here is a bit weird.
Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
Like Igor, like fucking Yaldabaoth Igor, like now that I have the context of who Igor is supposed to be, is really sketchy. Are you okay? And even if you don't have the thing, like look, once he's revealed to be evil, looking back, you're like, yeah, why was that a thing?
And perhaps...
I think it is. The only good thing about Final Fantasy VIII is Triple Triad, fight me.
I don't think.
Why, although...
Are you...
Alright.
There's
That's Final Fantasy VIII.
all we have to do.
I kind of
nothing can make me
like
forgive
the
this
guillotine.
bastard.
The guillotine
Before we
is
do- what do you
kind of... The guillotine is actually like my favorite thing. Like the fact that like the... like I like the symbolism of it. You know? Like the symbolism of it is great. Like, because the whole idea of a fusion is that you're casting off a past self or a personality type to create a new one, right? And just like shuffling tarot cards doesn't really get that across. But literally pushing your former personalities and former selves into a fucking guillotine and just having the Jim just go poof and have their essence come out and form into a new one. Like from a purely stylistic and thematic point of view, I really like it. I think it's way better than just shuffling fucking tarot cards around. You know? But
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cop... What are you
we're missing something.
Something we don't know. What? But we just heard the guy... What didn't you
Something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you. Are you even getting at something?
We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer.
Yeah, I mean, like the Arcana thing. Yeah, the Arcana thing. It makes sense. until you think about how tarot cards are actually used. Like, the way the fusions seem to be working here is you're shuffling the tarot cards around like they're a deck of fucking playing cards. That's not how you do tarot. With tarot, you shuffle the deck, you draw 5 cards face down, and then you flip them. There's no like spinning specific cards around and shit. It doesn't work. Like, maybe in P3 it makes more sense, but like the way like in a pure like Jungian kind of thing, where like you're adopting a new persona, a new personality, physically executing the former personality, but you're casting it off makes way more sense.
Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Calm the fuck down! Jesus! You smacked Yosuke's dick off. Yeah, I mean, I will say, Persona 4 definitely feels like there's a lot of, like, holdover from previous games where it's like, but my money, though! Like, the randomly generated dungeons, the fucking horrible looping dungeon tracks that don't loop all that well and get grating, the really bare-bones combat. Like, there's a lot of stuff here that just reeks of, oh, we have to do this on a budget. As well as the fact that they seem to try to pad the game by making making grinding difficult, by just randomly throwing in monsters that can fucking one-shot you and send you all the way back to your last save point.
I'm perfectly calm.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's
See,
all
the good
take a
news
deep
is
breath.
P3P is going to be done on an emulator. So I can just bamboozle my way through if I need to.
After what happened to Nanako-chan
Shin
and seeing
Megatan.
Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Apparently Shin Megami Tensei, the Shin Megami Tensei is going bye-bye. Apparently. Like, I don't know like if it was just like an editorial, if it was like legit, cause I kind of skimmed it. But apparently Shin Megami Tensei, like, the next game to come out, if it comes out, is the last one. Like they're this YP5 doesn't have a Shin Megami Tensei logo on it.
You're right. We should calm down
It's also
and
why
think rationally about
It's also
this.
why I don't know if you noticed this, but YouTube removed the Shin Megami Tensei tag for Personas 3 and 4 on the YouTube gaming listings. Apparently they did it because Atlas asked them to. Yeah, apparently next Shin Megami Tensei game's the last one. That's what I heard. I don't know if it was just an editorial or if it was like a legit thing because, like I said, game journalism, ha 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 ha. But it'd be interesting if Persona's just outselling it that much. Like, Persona blew Shin Megami Tensei, like, fucking out of the fucking water.
I realize now that we've
But I mean,
heard
it makes
almost nothing
sense.
from Namatami's
Removing the
perspective.
SMT tag from YouTube Gaming on one of the biggest fucking gaming sites in existence. Removing the tag from Persona 5. Essentially radio silence on mainstream games media. Like, hi Donut.
There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago.
Now we just need to fucking hope that now we just need to hope that Persona 5 dancing doesn't fucking outsell Persona 5.
I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
See, it's almost as if the 3DS is a dead platform and anything on it is destined to die. Sending out a game on the 3DS is just sentencing it to death. You should put it on Switch.
Yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Oh god. Atlas has to remove Persona tag from the dancing. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus.
Truthfully, not
my
all
heart
hitches
stopped
that were
for a
nagging
minute.
me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them.
Jesus.
Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
Man, it's almost as if Atlas doesn't know how to make video games. Jesus Christ.
True. Dealing with... Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Fucking tie his nuts to a car battery, why don't you, Yosuke? Jesus. Ellipses.
Jeez. How the hell can you stay so calm, man?
I know they're just the publisher, that's why I'm saying they don't know how to make a video game. Fucking, they don't know about releasing and all that shit. Just remember, like, releasing it and marketing it it's still part of making the game. Still part of making the game.
Then again, that's why you're our leader.
Because, like, the game, like, if you can have, like, all the code and everything fucking set and ready to go, but it ain't gonna go anywhere unless you fucking, like, market it and ship it and do all that. Publish it.
Alright. Let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
Honestly, I can't wait for Persona 6 to happen. Because because the guy who made Personas 1 through 5 has left the company.
If we leave
So,
any
like, the
unanswered
guy who makes
questions
Persona
behind,
6,
we'll just be lying
going
to ourselves.
forward, it's going to be a totally different guy with a totally different, like, creation style. And I'm actually curious as to where it's going to go.
Yeah, that ain't
Because,
gonna
I mean,
cut
Persona 5 is way
Alright,
fucking different
I'm
than Persona
convinced.
4, and it turned out great! Better than Persona 4.
Thank you.
What if they released Persona 6 on PC? Like,
I'll think
intelligent
as hard
human
as I
beings.
can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Friendship! With benefits!
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Seems we'll go on to solve another mystery. Bum, bum, bum. Ah! Well, hopefully they'll look to Capcom and they'll realize, like... Now I can create Loki! Oh my god. Oh my god. The final full persona is Loki. I think I might have been correct. Judgment. Christ, wait until now to fucking make a new one. God. It was destiny! I have become...
Hey, you guys?
I have
What are you
become
doing?
a
You can't be in
Akechi.
here.
Goro Akechi. I have arrived.
Oh crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you,
Fucking Naoto was going
Adachi-san.
like, going button him up.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being in here, I'd
It's
really
a good thing
appreciate it.
Ryuji's not on our team.
How is he, Doctor?
Did I watch the anime
He
if
seemed
P5
to
or
be
play the
extremely
game?
agitated a moment ago.
Play the game. Play the game. The anime is not that good. The anime doesn't fucking make sense if you haven't played the game. Which doesn't make any sense because if you played the game, you already know what happens. So why would you watch it? Yeah. Also, the character of
He seems
Joker in
fine
the
for
P5
now.
anime just...
He really needs his rest.
Like, after seeing how they treated Narukami in P4's anime, I don't understand why they make it so the Joker in the P5 anime has less personality than the actual fucking game character.
Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Yeah.
Understood.
I feel like maybe they made the game too much like an anime. Like they made the game too much like an anime,
Let's get back
so
to
that the
Nanako-chan's
actual anime
room.
they tried to half-ass it. But they couldn't do it, because it made the game was better. You know what? I think I know exactly what it is.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
The protagonist here, the protagonist in this game, has no personality whatsoever. Narukami in the game has nothing. He is blank slate McBlank Slaterson. But in P5, no matter what the fuck you do, you can kind of like aim Joker a little bit, and you can like kind of mold him to what you would do. But Joker has a personality of his own, and it shows in his actions, his animations, his voice. Like with the little snippets you get. As well as, like, the sass that comes out of some of the choices sometimes. Like, Joker in-game has so much personality that the anime would have to try really hard to ape it. Yeah. Yeah. Like Joker, I feel like, yeah, like, Narukami is like, I am protagonist, please insert personality. But in P5, it's like, hey, I'm Joker, I'm gonna be your avatar for the next, 72 hours. So, hey, what we doing? Guide my hips, fam. And, like, you kind of, like, mold him. You kind of mold him towards what you want, but at the same time, he's giving you stuff back. You know? I did notice you, Donut.
To tell the truth, there's something
Maybe that's another
bothering me
reason why I
too.
liked P5 more, is because while I'm identifying with Joker, Joker is also, like, fucking being himself.
Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning.
PQ. Well, that's good. It's a damn shame I can't play that fucking game.
But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious.
Japan needs to figure shit out. Maybe they need a third nuke.
If he
That was a
is
joke.
twisted
Don't
enough
take
to
that
believe
seriously.
murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
What a
Maybe
point
he faked it
against
real
the
well.
female MC in P3 is that she has Jesus Christ, I'm glad I'm playing as her then. Fuck! Having to play as another fucking blank slate McBlank Slaterson. I
Maybe he
have
started
a
out with a normal
DS
motive and
emulator,
got
but
a
I
taste
don't
for
think they're
killing
gonna
after the
release
first
a
time.
PQ ROM since PQ2 is coming out.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing
The
that
third
announcer would
nuke will
be
unblur
even
the
more
penises and the
inexplicable.
clitorises.
Namatame and his wife were
The
separated at the time.
second nuke made hentai, but it was imperfect. It left the censor blur over the dicks and clitorises.
Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him.
The thing is with the 3DS ROM is that you have to unencrypt it. I don't have the tools to do that, so I've got to wait for someone else to do it, and it'd be very easy for them to put a little bit of viruses in that.
Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder.
I
There's
already
simply
noticed
no
you,
motive in
Donut.
the affair
Stop.
Angle.
Cease.
The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized,
He was a big
right?
crazy boy. Big spook.
I don't really get
Sanji,
any
go
of
to
this.
the corner with your juice box. We'll call you when we need something punched.
Ugh, this is so confusing.
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital.
Maybe you should
quiet
stop
down a little.
talking about murders. Yay!
Oh, there you are, all of you.
Dojima's fucking dead!
Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Go! I have to inform my student about how to murder. Oh,
Where
this is
am
new.
I? Is this Teddy's world? This doesn't quite feel like it, though.
Oh god, the Hummer comes for Teddy!
I remember being
Oh
at the
god, you see this fucking frame rate eating shit? Oh, Christ. Kanji is still best boy, he's just an idiot. Like, Kanji has his strengths, and he has his weaknesses. Thinking is not one of his strengths. Like, it doesn't make him any less of best boy, seeing as the other male character is just as dumb.
That's right, Nana-chan.
This is playing on a PS3. Why is the frame rate like this? I half expect this game to fucking crash.
I couldn't do
The
anything.
fuck? Yeah.
Why do I even
Kanji's
exist?
a big dumb, but we love him for it.
I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys, Sensei, what should I do?
Fucking... What the hell is happening? It's okay, Teddy, we love you and but not your stupid puns. You can come back, just don't make any dumb puns.
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came
Nanako-chan,
around.
stop being dead!
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
Can't kill me, motherfuckers!
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
Nanako just backflips out of bed. Like, fucking... Like she's just got, like, death in a fucking headlock.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke?
Well, yeah, but we didn't have glasses on, though.
You're actually telling the truth?
She drank too much protein shakes before she went in the TV world. Her gains are continuing.
Nanako-chan.
Oh my god.
A Hummer drove by outside and her heart started beating again, as well as feelings of incredible rage.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
Akechi turns around. Lucifer is just fucking floating there in his weird T-pose. Thanks, Satan. Just fucking thumbs up.
I didn't know what I was gonna do.
Come on. Stop crying, you two.
There's a reason why in some countries it's a tradition to have a bell attached to the deceased's finger when they're buried in a coffin. And it was a string. It's a string tied around like their pinky finger, and it goes all the way up out of their coffin to a little bell. And the idea is that if they move, if they wake up and move, they'll ring the bell, and there'll be someone there to fucking dig them up.
I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
Okay, so where the fuck did Teddy go?
I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's
Teddy abandoned us!
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital.
That means nothing!
I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
What the fuck? Why? What is this? Okay. Okay, what the why is there a rule against using your cell phone in a hospital? Why is that a rule?
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
Hmm. Fucking some guard that policeman is. I'm gonna take a nap in the corner. If you try to escape or someone tries to kill you, it ain't my problem. The fact that they're not wearing their glasses right now is annoying.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder
Did
where
anyone
he
check
went.
inside a TV?
Oh, it's snow.
Yuko catches one on her tongue. Wait a minute, this isn't snow, it's ashes!
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year.
Hooray! And it brought Nanako back to life.
It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, all right?
I know. Let's meet up at the
You
special
guys are just
headquarters
ignoring
tomorrow.
the fact that one of your friends who has zero idea how the real world works and dresses in a fursuit is missing?
Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself.
Yosuke, we should be headed to the nearest television and peeking inside.
He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home
Like, the
just in case.
closest, like, seriously.
Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, is it really right to stop a murder from happening? God. Bunch of messages. Hey, it's Ko. I heard what happened to your little cousin. Anything I can do to help? Let me know. You know I'm there for you, okay? We're best friends, dude, right? Even though I haven't talked to you in months. Daisuke here. Sorry about Nanako-chan. How's she doing? Anything I do to help you guys out, please tell me ASAP. I know I've met that Nanako-chan. She's the only girl I met that's got balls. You got the guts, man. You gotta be brave, man. It's Yumi. Like, where are you right now? If you want to talk about your cousin, please don't think twice about calling me. All my friends. Checked all your messages from your friends in town. You remember that you have friends who are there to help encourage each other. The case is still mired in an impenetrable fog. We must continue forth towards the truth. Go home before you catch a cold. I love how, like, the only ones that fucking actually cared enough, other than the people who actually went to the hospital with me, are fucking Yumi, Daisuke, and Ko. I've completed more social links than that. Yeah. Like, Yukiko, Where's my call from Margaret? Fucking bitch. Fucking fellow athletes, like tutored student. What happened to these two? What happened to these two assholes? Like, I'm halfway done with her. What? Nothing from her? Jesus. You didn't kill Namatame. It's a call from Shadow Nanako. You walk in and Nanako's shadow is manifested, but it's not evil because Nanako herself is too pure, just sitting here by the fucking Kotatsu watching the Junez advert on repeat. Welcome back. Like, I like the idea that Shadow Nanako is just a fucking, it's also pure. It's just a second Nanako. What if her shadow is the twins? Jesus Christ, calm down, Satan. This.
Well,
Hi, Igor.
It's been quite some time.
Seems you've been summoned to the latex room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Teddy's outside.
I have summoned you.
Teddy's outside. See that fucking bullshit, like, low frame rate fog out there? That's the same fog Teddy was in. We're driving through where Teddy is. We're gonna pick his ass up.
Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery?
Shut the fuck up, Yum. I'll smack your ass. I haven't been into the fucking velvet room in so goddamn long I forgot what was out the window. I can solve it.
Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle. That too is getting rather hard.
Maybe you should turn on the headlights and stop driving blind through fog.
If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach.
Oh boy, it's time to figure out about you, Shadow.
It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight, Margaret.
But that's just a theory. A game theory.
Yeah, well, I quit pretending.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
So I guess I've already passed the, I've passed the point of no return for getting social links, right?
You gave me the opportunity to start walking.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
Just cut to the girls, it's just a lot of heavy breathing and moans. And Igor is just like, well, it appears you've been busy during your time.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Really? No Naoto in that?
And it seems you have comrades with you
No
as
Naoto
well.
in that?
Those heading in the same direction
Fucking
through this
bullshit.
dense fog.
Fucking Teddy gets in. Here's the car, stop moving!
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change
So
in your
who's
life.
driving this fucking car? Is it
Though
Theodore?
There isn't much time left. It can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Alright, Theodore's driving, but he's still wearing the big dumb popcorn outfit he's wearing in the Persona Q2 trailers.
Just so. The
And
state
he's
of
got
this room
he's got
reflects the
Elizabeth
scene
inside
of
the
your
top of
heart.
it.
Perhaps this may be a time for
eating the
contemplation rather than action.
Why is there a doorbell on the limo? Fuck you. And the apron, yes. Oh god. Why is that game not on Switch? Some bullshit. Oh, doorbell was reality. I was confused.
Teddy's missing. I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
I put up wanted posters and everything. He'll be back soon.
I hope so.
Oh god, gay.
Rise and the others
to be
are
fair,
checking inside
throwing
the
me
TV
in
to
the
see if he's
TV
gone back
won't
to the
do
other
anything
side.
because I've already got my persona.
We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Jeunesse?
In any case, just had to go look for Teddy. My uncle works at Nintendo. Release Persona Q2 on Switch, you fucks.
It's no use, man. We can't
Even
find
checked at the shaved ice machine.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better.
Damn it,
I'm
Rise.
sorry.
Teddy at least was able to use his nose. Why can't you be as
Ted.
good as Teddy, Rise?
Tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recalled the mysterious dream you had last night. Mystic, that's better than what they currently do. Currently, Nintendo takes 100% of all Nintendo YouTube content ad revenue. Let's think. Yes, I am. You missed the
I guess
good
that's all we
part.
can do right now.
You missed the part where we fucking
Plays dumb a lot.
where we
but
fucking slit
he's attached to
Namatame's
his
throat.
deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now, we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location.
Why would you do that? Yamda let me get a bad ending. Why would you do
We
that?
must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
What the fuck is happening in the fucking Discord chat? Why? This is why people who fucking like Five Nights at Freddy's should be banned from the internet. Jesus Christ.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of
Yes,
dealings
delivering
with them.
their Amazon. And yes, and when he delivered and when he delivered to Saki's house, he was delivering a big shipment from Bad Dragon.
After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that,
I mean,
sounds like
he
the dude's
is, but
guilty.
there's someone pulling the strings, Kanji. It's like, don't be a dum-dum.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat
So he's
killer.
still getting the guillotine, right?
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to
Did it.
kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
It's almost as if
Either
I
he's
was right.
completely nuts, or we're
So
misunderstanding
we should still
something.
kill him.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually
Killing
mean?
Namatame was the correct answer.
I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior, and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
The candle that burns twice as bright and dies twice as fast.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and
Yes,
saved
Kurt
himself.
Cobain style.
What do you think, Senpai?
There's something else.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he
The
save
twist,
us
Yukiko
too?
Chihei. Yukiko Chihei, Rise, Kanji, and Naoto are all dead from the beginning.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
Final dungeon's hard and usual person grinding. Never! So long as I
He raised a
have
good point.
so long as I
If he
have
thinks that
Yoshitsune, I
salvation
can
comes
never
only through
fail.
Death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the
Shadows
TV.
are the actual people. Oh no! Oh shit, we saved the wrong people!
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Yeah, but the last boss, I just had to cheat.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
The Persona Q fucking map system could totally be done. You just need a button to switch between the map screen and the main screen.
But he's
Remember,
still the
the
one
Switch
who threw
still has a
Insaki-senpai
touch
in that
screen on it.
announcer, right?
I mean, it would limit it to being played in handheld mode only, or you'd have to do what Pokemon Quest does and have like a pseudo touchscreen with the right stick, but still do it.
Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes...
The alibi, right?
Her alibi? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TV?
That's not what I meant. The diary.
But that points straight...
Shit. The letter!
Morning letter? Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
But how would he know?
Let's review
Why
them.
do you have my letters, Naoto? Did you break into my house again?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Isn't that kinda odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like
Yeah,
don't
that's
rescue or kill?
kind of off as well. That's been bugging me as well. Like the whole he was going like, oh, save, 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 save. And then just like, oh, the letters
and
are
the
like
will
saying
be put in and
kill,
killed part doesn't make sense either.
Weird. Doesn't make
If
sense.
the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like, I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean...
Namatame didn't write it. It was written by the gas
It's almost
station.
like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
He had a partner.
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So, Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first 2 cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning
So
letter
ideally we
while
should have just
observing
left
the
Yukiko
entire
to
case.
die, right? And then he would have... Oh boy. We should have let Yukiko die, and then he would have been like, oh no, this isn't working, oh no!
It wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
Don't forget to take another step towards the truth. Oh boy, we're zooming fast on this fucking one. Jesus.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're
We'll
gonna
have to
tighten
break
security.
in and kill him.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, this place is off
Yes, but
limits.
Naoto has a gun. Makes her the strongest woman in Japan.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san.
This
May I
is
go
my
in?
assistant, Fuckboy McGee.
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Understood.
Understandable, have a
I
good
see.
day.
Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
Okay.
I'd like him to accompany me
This
as
is my
well.
apprentice.
He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him?
You
I
gonna
wasn't
argue
informed of
with
this.
my dad? Nepotism, son.
I'll vouch
Japan
for his
runs on it.
identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out
Oh
in the
god,
lobby.
for fuck's sake.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san.
Is there a fucking bomb threat
Disturbance
downstairs?
in the hospital
Jesus
lobby,
Christ.
after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this
Yeah, it's almost as
smoothly.
if they're not trying. It's almost as if it's a prefectural police that doesn't do anything.
Wow.
There's nothing much inside that suspicious
Also, did we
object.
just call in a bomb threat?
So he won't be gone long.
Like, did we just call in a fucking bomb threat
Now's
on
our
a
chance to
hospital?
talk to Namatame.
Jesus Christ. Heroes, everybody! The Phantom Thieves never did that.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are.
Honestly, if general chat is like, if people are like starting fights and being jackasses in general chat, fucking drop the hammer on them if you have to.
But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Like if people are like fighting or arguing or whatever, or acting autistic. Seems that he understands what you're saying. Hooray! He speaks English again. Is saving killing people? No.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
Really? But why did you put them in there, though? Who'd you throw in first?
Huh?
Okay, so she's the first one. Alright, so that still leaves 2 murders unaccounted for. Did you kill those 2 girls?
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant
So the
certain
killer
death.
fucking tricked him into doing it.
Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into
so
place.
so there was actually a killer throwing people in. And then this chucklefuck catches wind of it. And then he starts throwing people in first, so the killer's like, oh, well, that just makes my job easier.
His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first 2 victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
What should you ask him? Who killed the first 2? Who killed them?
I have no idea. I want to know
Well,
that
you're still
too.
going to jail forever. You're lucky I didn't throw you in the TV. Why the warning letters?
What are you talking
Aha,
about?
okay, so he doesn't know. So they were sent by the actual killer, who would be a policeman. Police boy. So
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that
So
kind
why
of
did
place.
you try and choke out my Emoto, for fuck's sake?
As I thought.
You...
Yes!
Believe me?
Now get in the electric chair.
Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such
Get in the
cruel
electric
things?
chair, Shinji.
Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world.
Can you guys stop fucking fighting for 10 minutes? Jesus Christ.
In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Because you're speaking English. Stop it.
Only... you?
We did blame you for
I
everything
still
at
do.
first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got
I
to
still
tell us.
blame him.
as
I still
truth.
think he should be executed. Kill him dead.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen?
Yes.
Do my story?
But put your head in this guillotine first. Honestly, if it starts getting out of hand in the fucking main chat, start gulagging.
All right.
Like...
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, And that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on.
Mystic didn't call you Mary Sue. And I'm not going to get her to do anything.
I caused her so much trouble.
Like, to be fair, like, fucking, like, you've made that shit your identity, my dude, and now, and like,
do that.
from people, like, seriously, dude, like, people insulted a thing you're a fan of, and you got upset about it. Like, you ain't getting nothing from me on that. I'm sorry, but...
I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me.
So I watched the Midnight Channel,
Since
oh
I had
boy!
nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help.
Yeah.
Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into
Then why didn't you
cold
dive
water.
in, dingus?
I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face
What
first
happens
into the
if you
TV.
do jump in the TV during the Midnight Channel broadcast? You just wind up directly where the shadow is? Like, that's... Like, why did no one try that? Why did no one try going to the Midnight Channel,
I couldn't understand what just
going
happened.
into the TV during the
I thought
Midnight
maybe
Channel?
I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day
TV's
after
got you a
finishing
certain
work.
place. So, like, even if, like, on screen there's the fucking Midnight Channel, if you just dive in, you don't wind up where it's being filmed?
The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Okay.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS
Yeah,
from
you should have
Mayumi?
dove in, Namatame, you dink.
I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but
You should just
I
dive
decided to try it
headfirst
again.
in, my friend.
And I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
Yeah, he fucked
I
up.
remember that when
Fucked
Mayumi was
up.
alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban
Yeah,
legend.
and how look what that
Then
wound you up,
Mayumi
you
appeared
dink.
on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two
So
events
he
were
basically
unrelated.
did the killer's job for him. He did the killer's job for him. Because he misunderstood what the fucking Midnight Channel was. What the fuck? A bunch of high schoolers figured it out. How did you fucking misinterpret it this hard?
Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself.
How do you misinterpret it this hard when a bunch of high schoolers figure it out?
Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
Like, well, I'd say 1.5 heads, because I don't think Yosuke's that smart, but...
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way
Like,
Mayumi
this is the
So I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea
And you
of
didn't
rescuing
think the
her.
fact that you could go inside of TVs had anything to do with anything.
Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
How do you misinterpret it this much?
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits, and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her, and told her to be careful.
And she thought you was a crazy person. She thought you were crazy.
But that same night, on the TV... she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone?
Because she's dying, Namatame!
Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead.
Wouldn't they have checked her phone and seen like 20 fucking messages from Namatame? Wouldn't that be like... Wouldn't that be like suspicious as fuck?
But I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work.
Yes, because you cheated on her.
Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
Don't relate to him.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to
Namatame's
mine.
whole thing is, oh boy, I see this bad thing happening, and fucking... His answer is to just do the thing that was being done, and making it so the killer can just
getting intimate with
do
her.
whatever. He doesn't have to do anything.
She
like the killer's just like, oh,
to my life.
Don't beat me to it. All right, fuck it. All right, I'm just kick back and eat a cabbage.
Soon
There's
after
no
Saki-san
fucking way it's
was
not
found
Adachi.
dead,
Don't know
yet
how.
another girl
Don't know
appeared
why.
on TV.
Because, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what the motive is. But he's the only fucking named character that is not attached to this somehow. Like Adachi is the only remaining character with a portrait and a story presence.
She'll be kidnapped next.
So by process of
And
elimination, unless Dojima is really good at acting, he's the only person it could fucking be.
I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something.
This time, I'm gonna do exactly
My
what the
opponent was
fucking
a
killer
murderer
wants me to
who
do.
left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
I know, throw them in the TV where I saw people dying.
I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side.
And you didn't think of checking the other side. Like, imagine if... That's what I'm saying. I don't know what his motivation would be, but by process of elimination, he's the only person that makes sense. I don't know what his motivation would be. He's just the only one left that I can't, like, immediately discount.
Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there?
You saw them die! You saw Saki get torn apart by shadows on that fucking thing. What makes you think that's safe? Oh my fucking god, this is the worst fucking misinterpretation of anything ever.
And I thought, no matter what kind of place it
god.
might be, it's better than being
Oh my
slaughtered.
fucking god, what an idiot.
Once things
You're a
calm
big
down, I
dumb,
could just let her
Namatame.
out again.
You're the biggest of all
If
dumbs.
she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind.
Yes! Teddy was the first person to tell us the TV world was dangerous. But if Namatame went inside, and he had the exact same experience that we did, he would have met Teddy. And Teddy would have been like, oh, it's a fucking hellscape over here, friend.
Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate?
Because remember... Yeah. Because remember, when we went in the first time, Teddy tracked us down because he could smell us. He's never gone inside. The first time he went inside was when he fucking kidnapped Nanako.
But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
Yeah, the fact that it's essentially fucking Bizarro Silent Hill would probably be a big fucking warning sign.
It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
If he went into the TV, Teddy would find him. That early on, Teddy's nose was still... Yeah. That early on, Teddy's nose...
So...
Teddy's nose was tuned enough that he'd be able to find him. Because remember, as time went on, Teddy's nose got weaker. Unclear why. I think it might be because maybe the fog was getting thicker, or maybe he was growing more human. But at the start, when Yukiko went in, Teddy's nose was strong enough that he could find people. Also, like when Yukiko was on there, when Yukiko was in the Midnight Channel, hadn't we already met Teddy? So Teddy and didn't Yosuke tell Teddy to keep an eye out for anyone else that comes in? So wouldn't Teddy have sensed Namatame coming in after Yukiko? After Yukiko was seen? Yeah, and could have gone up to him and be like, oh yeah, welcome to hell! Welcome to the hellscape! That's what I'm saying. He should have gone inside, is what I'm saying. I'm saying, like, this is all predicated on the fact that he should have gone inside. Like, the fact that he could reach through the TV, yeah, and he'd be like, oh, I have the power to go inside. Guess I'm not doing that. Like, he threw people in there to keep them safe, but he had no idea what was on the other side. And all he's seen through the TV is people dying to fucking shadows.
Mission, give me a break. You never stopped and wondered about
But
any of
that's
this?
so dumb. He got outthought by a fucking F student. By an F student and a plank of wood. Narakami is confirmed to be an anthropomorphic piece of wood. And Yosuke is an F student.
I knew the area well, thanks to
Am
my
I?
job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't
No,
saving
you weren't,
them?
you fucking shit.
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they
Maybe
will
we
die.
should have let Yukiko die.
Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal
He didn't
peril.
know any better. Well, he should have fucking at least stuck his head through and took a look.
It was my friends here who really saved
He should
us
have
all.
taken a look at the very least. Like, oh, maybe I should throw them in there. Maybe I should take a look, make sure it's safe, actually. Because, remember, he saw Saki get fucking torn to shreds by shadows. His only interaction with the TV world is watching people go, help, help! help! And, oh god! My skin is being ripped off by shadows! Oh no!
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself,
like,
for
fuck,
the first
dude.
time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her.
Sub-freezing IQ. Oh god.
But the TV
is like fucking when this guy was putting his character sheet together, he fucking
grotesque
and he
place.
rolled his dice to get his int score, but he accidentally rolled a marble. He had to put a 0 in.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
Namatame.
I thought I was going insane. I'm probably
This guy
dead.
needs to go into the goddamn guillotine.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save
Doesn't
people.
matter. He fucking... It's attempted murder at the very least. Attempted manslaughter.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
Yes. Now go to jail forever.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society.
Why do some people prefer to roll for stats instead of point by? Well, I like rolling for stats, if only so I can basically... Like, is it... Like, I don't know. I'm trying to, like, think about how best to say this. Like, point by is fun if you know what character you want to play, right? Like, point by is good, like, if you're like, okay, I want to play a rogue, I want to have this skill, and this skill, and this skill, and this skill, right? And that's what point by is for, right? But rolling for stats is like, I don't know what character I want to play, I want to just make something up as I go, so fuck it, let me roll my dice.
But after losing my
Like,
job,
Cyberpunk
and the woman I
2020,
loved,
Cyberpunk
all I
2020
had
takes it
left
even
was this
further,
power.
and then you roll for your stats, you roll for how good your character is at their job. So basically, like, from being like a fucking, like for a netrunner, a hacker in their bedroom, to a fucking sysop for a fucking corporation. And then you can roll for your character's entire life story. It's fucking great. Like, but bear in mind, you don't have to do that. You can also just pick from a list or make up your own.
I convinced myself that world
But
was
like,
some
yeah,
sort
like
of
fucking
sanctuary.
using dice to
And I
create a
secretly
character
believed
it
myself to
can be
a
fun.
hero.
Because it means that, like, whatever you get, you gotta sit with. And what I personally do when
never
I'm
doubted what I
DMing
saw
is
on
I let
TV
everyone have
and
3
believed
rerolls,
everything
right?
was as I wanted
So
it
it's
to
like, if you're rolling through and you get like a bunch of bunk stats, you can reroll 3 times.
I didn't think for myself at all. I'm to blame for all of this.
There's like, oh no, my ints, my strength, and my charisma, and my fucking wisdom are all shit. Alright, use your 3 rerolls. Reroll those shits. I'm to blame for all of this. Yes, you are. It's still unforgivable. Also that, you can get higher stats if you point by.
Yes.
Go
I
into the
agree.
guillotine.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime.
Oh, dude.
And on top
But you
of
want to
that,
hear
all
about
this
you want to
life's
hear
in
about
danger.
luck of the gods? You want to hear about luck of the fucking gods? When I was rolling my Cyberpunk 2020 character, I rolled a natural. So in Cyberpunk 2020, you roll a D10, not a D20, right? So I rolled a natural 10 on my empathy, which gave me 100 humanity, right? Which means that I have the maximum possible ability to get augmentations, and my character wound up with fucking all limbs cybernetic eyes, fucking like cybernetic torso augments and all that, just fucking, and it didn't even bring my humanity below 70. It's fucking great.
I'm sorry.
Even after all that, my character still has more humanity than most fucking player characters. It's fucking great.
We must apologize to
Again,
you
that
as
was
well.
like on the first roll too.
Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth,
More
we would have
machine
piled
than
all the
man, and
responsibility
yet
on
with
you.
more humanity than most fucking players. Yes, full cyborg. Because like the whole point of that game is like the more augments you get, the more humanity you lose. The more augments you get, the more humanity you lose. And if you hit 0 humanity, you can go insane. And now that can happen because every time you get an augment, you roll a d6, and that d6 determines how much humanity you lose.
The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a
Yes, you
joke.
are. Fucking great. I love that rule set, but it's from the 90s, so nobody wants to fucking play it with me.
A little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who
children
know
are the
about that world.
future. My pumper 20. That's why I learned the fucking rule set for the tabletop version, Beefington. Fuck Shadowrun! Get your fantasy out of my cyberpunk!
It's all clear now. He never committed any
Get your
murders.
fantasy out of my fucking cyberpunk!
It was another party who threw the first 2 victims
I like
into
cyberpunk
the
and I
TV.
like fantasy. Don't put them together. You got your toothpaste in my peanut butter. Fucking. Oh, jeez.
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else
The
happen.
goo warlock should be allowed to choose it instead of Cafford. No. I don't think they should. I think they should stick with charisma.
Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
You dang kids, stop hanging out with the serial killer. Nanako.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting
We
for
should
dear
go
life.
break Namatame's legs.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried
Go
about her.
break Namatame's legs.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold
Not
by
in the
now?
TV world, it wouldn't.
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who
Like, we
understand
can
what's
go
really
back
going on.
to the fucking palaces that they died in. Like,
And you
right
never
now.
know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it.
That's not how it works, Yosuke.
Let's split up and
That's
talk to people all
actually
over
not
town
how
tomorrow.
that works.
We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy,
That man's
too.
fucking dead. Tomorrow you'll be going out to tell people in town. Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? So I had to go home early today and get some rest. Man, I'm kind of like basically out of social links. Like there's the young ass mother. And grandma, and that's it. Meanwhile, Teddy's like sitting in the fucking velvet room, like drinking fucking martinis with Igor. Fucking hitting on Elizabeth. Or Margaret. Fuck! I just did a Matt Pat. Fuck. I got like 20 days left. Well, jeez! Is that enough for another stream? We've only got like 15 minutes left here. Monday. Hello? Can I help you? About those murders. Isn't last spring? Did something happen? No luck catching them killers, then? At least get to the dungeon. I'm gonna try. I completely almost forgotten about that. Well, I must be getting old, huh? Just the one killer, actually. Ever tried to play with diminished stats? Oh, Christ, fuck that. No luck catching them killers, then. Just the one killer, actually. No luck catching them killers, then. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? Oh, you fucking bitch. Hi, Gas Mask Man. Junet, what? The country of Junez is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Imagine what happened before we entered the TV world. About that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Alright. Fucking nobody liked that, nobody liked that Hot Fuzz reference? Fuck you. Didn't they capture the suspect, put a lid in that case? Are you done? That question's good now. Go away. Baby's talking to Rosette right now. Hey, man, I was fucking Rosette like last night. Go fuck yourself. Hi, Rosette. Say, oh yeah, that guy had the bear suit from Junez, but nobody's seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Like, I love those shopkeepers, and they turned out to be villains anyway. No luck catching them killers, then. Vulture's dark and creepy. Oh, you have a question for me? How about those killers? Well, that was now tone. Oh, a little while ago, they said the suspect had been called. It was in the newspaper. It's the Namatame sound, right? I remember seeing him from around that time. Oh, that's horrible. It does frighten me. Don't recall seeing any illustrated people, so he's the culprit. Oh, boy. Maybe it was Adachi. Give me some proof that it's Adachi. Give me proof that it was Adachi. I don't even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. Super cool, Mr. Skating, everyone said it's fun. I was here for Paper's poison. Poison got kind of freaked out too. Wonder why I buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one. Designer gas masks confirmed. He's got a fucking gas mask on. Calling you suspicious? Fuck you. No luck catching them killers, then. Just the one killer, actually. The white Humvee full of cabbages. Oh, God. Oh, no, they're onto me! Run away! Zoom! I'm gonna be very sad when I have to retire this. Well... Mystic, have you not seen Hot Fuzz? Like, have you not seen Hot Fuzz? Because that's the joke. Gas Mask Man. I know. I just love that scene, though. I just love that fucking scene, my dude. Like, just like where they're just sitting in the fucking police car, eating goddamn cornettos. And just like fucking just echoes in his head. Just non-stop. I'm just like, brain freeze? No, brain wave! And then just like, we gotta go to the station now! And he just shoves that entire thing in his fucking mouth. Bye, Momo! It's a pity the third one wasn't very good. It's a pity. It's a pity the third one. How long is the stream going? Only for like an hour 50, my dude. Not that long. Look at this giant PlayStation button. Looky. Suspicious? Cat, do you know anything? Meow meow. He's like, still hungry. Feel like you should give him some food. Beat the cat. Okay, Cat. What about the murders, though? Cat! Trade me the last time, Cat. Good thing about those murders. That was all Buzz last spring. Remember that, don't you? Okay, yes, no. Anyone suspicious? Perhaps? Okay, well, the first one, Shaun of the Dead, was really good. It was a good deconstruction of Zambambo movies. Second one, Hot Fuzz, was really good because it deconstructed cowboy movies. Not cowboy movies, cop movies, even. But the third one wasn't very good because it was supposed to deconstruct apocalypse like alien invasion movies, but it just was kind of lame. Which is kind of lame. Got those murders. Person, I mentioned my friend was saying she saw someone. Things just wandering around the shopping districts. Why do you ask her? Fuck. Retrace our steps. Be simplest way. They were in common between the two. Yeah, like I feel like they were trying too hard. That makes sense. Like, oh, that. You remember Saki Kunishi, and you just passed away a while ago. Show me how Namatame person came to her own day, started finding all this craziness. I'm out of the TV. I don't know what that was about. She's Saki. Yeah, I don't know what you're implying, but I got it all wrong. So I was a good girl. Didn't do nothing. Just think about not making fast misunderstanding. Well, fuck! Who do I fucking talk to? Like, I swear I've gone through and I've talked with everyone. What? What are you saying? Like, I swear I've spoken to everyone. Like, unless there's someone in the Dojima residence. I guess I'll just go through again and I'll ask everyone those 2 questions. Okay, there's no more information on suspicious people. How about you? Nope, nothing. Shit. Oh, wait, literally he was the last one? I had to ask both questions. Fuck's sake. Remember your friends after you finished gathering info. The information was nothing! No one knows anything!
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I
If
walked
only
around
we all
all
had
day and
guns.
didn't hear
Naoto,
anything
hook us
good.
up.
It was the same for me.
Everyone will just assume you're a cop if you have a gun.
There was absolutely
Fucking
no
everyone's
talk about
walking
the
around with
case
AR-15s
whatsoever, let alone
firing
the
into
true
the air.
culprit.
Hey, we're looking for a murderer! Bang, bang, bang! Anyone know anything about murderers? Bang, bang, bang!
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions.
Yeah, maybe
and
a
couldn't get them
celebrity
onto the
shouldn't
main
be out
subject at
interviewing
all.
people about fucking murders.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
It'd be someone who'd be invisible.
What should
like
we do?
a cop.
Well, one
Calm the
steak
fuck
bowl,
down,
please.
Chihei. No food.
That's not what I meant.
Isn't the shotgun noisy? How long till stream ends? Depends. Hyamda, how long until we get to the dungeon?
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned,
God
even
damn
if
it.
it wasn't much.
Alright, Shit, we just go. God damn it.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information.
Hooray!
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of
Almost
the
as
first two
if the
incidents.
police are overcompensating.
To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year
So what
has
you're trying to tell
passed.
us now, Toes, you were wasting our time while you were solving the mystery yourself, right?
There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn
Almost
fog.
as if the fog is connected to the murders. Why are we ignoring the fact
Yeah,
that it
that
is
or the
Persona
Midnight Channel.
Fog?
I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Nah, fuck the leftover social links. The only social links left are the ones that are, like, limited to certain days, like the jobs, or Grandma, who only appears on Sundays, and even then it's not
Do you have
always
anything,
a thing.
Naoto?
So there's literally
Any new,
not enough time for
deductions?
that. Yeah. The only person who'd be able to
Without any
move
new data
around
to
without
work with,
drawing
there isn't
suspicion
much I
is a
can do.
cop, because cops tend to blend in.
But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some
Who's
extent.
been observing us periodically?
Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion.
Who's the only person remaining with a fucking portrait?
I need some fresh air before I give it more thought.
Naoto,
I'll
the
be
air is
outside.
probably fresher indoors. Your gunshots outside.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Yosuke, stop ruining it.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my
Wait,
deductive
I get
muscles
3
flexed.
tries and then it's bad. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Must be something that's been overlooked. Soon you get over to the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
Hope I had some kind of connection with Mayumi, Yamano, and Misaki Kanishi. Judging by the one as the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. That likely you also knew who Namtame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about this case is that there are almost no witnesses. Both warnings seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anything suspicious. No one unusual seen around Mayumi, Yamano, or Saki Kanishi either. Despite police dispatching an unusually high number of officers... Oh, it's almost as if it's a cop! Obviously it was Yosuke Hanamura. Obviously. Of course it was Naoto! Why is it putting my social links? Nanako was the killer! Don't even joke about that video game. Mr. Moroka was a saint! Who the fuck? Oh, Miss Kashiwagi, right. Who the fuck is Misuzu Hiragi? Who the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's just all the social links? All the Ebihara, of course! I'm just looking through, see... I love that image. It was obviously Hisano. The only person who could move around that easily is a fucking cop. Namatami's wife is the named... It's all the named NPCs. Oh boy. Of course, you can only look at the surface. You can't completely rule out the possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Think about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but... something is almost as if there's no apparent motive. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective
He'd
Adachi.
be able to move around with all the police and no one would give him a side eye because he's fucking Tojima's butt monkey.
A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach.
Imagine if it just said gas attendant.
It would certainly explain the lack
Obviously,
of
this is a red herring. At some point in the game, I would have been able to learn the gas attendant's real name and they would have appeared on the list. I should have just unlocked the secret gas attendant social link.
Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
No one suspects a cop. That's why you should never trust a cop.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical
boy,
information.
You've unlocked the gas guy.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, but we're talking about Adachi
You
here,
do
right?
realize people can pretend to be stupid, Yosuke. Not everyone is like you.
I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
He's also voiced by light, I'll take a potato chip and eat it, Yagami.
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time
He was
now.
actually top of his class in the police academy.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
Oh, she got a sneasel.
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
This is just Death Note, the fucking video game. It's Death Note with stands. It's Death Note if, like, when they dropped the fucking notebook, they also dropped a goddamn stand arrow.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was
Yukiko,
staying there?
you knew this the whole time. Yukiko! Yukiko, you stupid fucking bitch!
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her.
Why would a detective be
Told our
assigned
waitress
as a
that
guard?
things would be
Oh
rough.
my god, why?
Guard her?
Oh my fucking
He
god,
didn't spend the night
why? Ah!
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon, but I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had
Oh my
anything to do with
god,
the
you
case.
stupid motherfuckers, why?
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body. I heard it was because there was so little
You knew
information
this
about the
the
case
whole
at the time,
time.
but
The last person to see him or see her alive. Ah!
it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi
Oh
as
my
hers
god,
multiple
Yukiko,
times.
Kanji. Okay, Kanji not so much, but Yukiko. Yukiko, you knew who was the last person to see her alive this entire time, and you never thought to bring it up. Oh my fucking god, Yukiko. What is wrong with you?
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot.
Also
in
that!
all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off
Yes,
the
it
trail?
was!
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your
Like,
mailbox either.
I knew it was him. I've known it was him for the longest fucking time, but I've been unable to fucking put a motive on him. So fuck it. The game's basically come out and said, oh yeah, no, it was Adachi. And as for motive, I'm just gonna say, fuck it. He did it because he was bored. Fuck it.
Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Well, we're just gonna get to the end and he'll reveal that he actually has a motive.
Then
Kamda?
is it really
Yum.
Adachi-san?
Kamda, those ellipses better not be what I think they mean. Those ellipses better not mean what I fucking think they mean. His motive isn't just I was bored, was it? Please tell me it's not just I was bored. Oh my god, so that's why they did Akechi a second time. That's why they did it again in P5. Because it was shit. Oh my... But why though? Oh.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
This is some fucking horseshit.
This is now
Fuck
Toshiro
you,
Gami.
Adachi.
Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input
Tell him
on
to
it.
come to Aya's Chinese diner and tell him to leave his gun behind.
Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a
He's
transport?
transporting Namatame and he's going to kill him.
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must
He's
head
gonna
there
kill
at once.
Namatame so Namatame can't rat him out. Oh, fucking horseshit. God damn it. I'm annoyed now. Yes! The most annoying prophecy so far. Stand activation noises. What's up, Adachi?
Huh?
Bad
What are you guys
thing about
doing here?
driving around in a Hummer is it's really slow and you gotta gas up very often. We beat you here.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been
Into
relocated.
hell?
I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan.
So hey, Adachi, you like tarot cards?
Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's
You
room
like
is in the other
tarot
wing.
cards there, my boy?
Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
That's a big change in tone.
Adachi, where's Namatame?
Have you noticed that Adachi's tone changed a bit? He's no longer kind of a doofus, he's actually being authoritative.
There's been a lot of noise
Do
today
you
for
think
some
he
reason.
knows we're onto him?
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more
There's
I need
still
to
more
ask
of
him
his
about.
limbs I need to break.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid.
We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging.
Don't worry, Dojima-san, I can tell you about those murders. After all, I was there. Oh wait, shit.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated.
Like,
it's no use
like
hassling me
he
about
knows,
it.
he knows that we know. He knows that we know that he knows that we know. Like you can hear like like he is stressed.
And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get
What
in the way of
happened to
police
lovable
business.
doofus?
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so
Fucking
seriously.
hey, like tarot cards?
Come on, I'm always giving 110%
What's
when it
that
comes
peeking
to
out
the
your
job.
back pocket there, Adachi? Is that a tarot card?
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as
Smack your
possible.
fucking dick off, Adachi. I swear to God.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi.
He knows. You should question Adachi. Ask him about Saki's interrogation when Yamano vanished. How about that? Because you were there.
The time the
Yeah, because
announcer
you were
went missing?
there.
I can't say for sure offhand. It's not
You
like
were
I saw
there,
her or
you
anything.
lied.
That was months and months ago too.
You lied
My
to me,
memory's
big.
kind of hazy that far back.
You do big lies. You do big lies.
The time the announcer... I can't say for sure. That was months and
Fucking lying piece of shit.
Why wouldn't I question her? She
Yeah, but
discovered the
again and
announcer's
again
body.
and again, though.
But she didn't know much about it, so I only
You
talked with
lied!
her once or twice.
Big lies.
Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it
Why all
helped.
these lies? Ask about the warning letters. How about them?
Warning letter?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you
The one that
always
was delivered to his
lying?
house.
Stop
It's in police
fucking
custody now, correct?
lying.
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you
Oh
forgot?
no! Oh no!
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that. And what with one
No,
thing
it
and
fucking
another?
wasn't. It
sort
was
of
like
slipped my
weeks
mind.
between. Fuck you.
Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't
bro. It's just a social experiment.
it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for?
Fuck it. I just want Naoto to just draw a gun on him.
For crying out loud!
Like
What's this all
seriously,
supposed
like
to be about?
it's ridiculous that Naoto just has a gun. Was it the same night?
Dojima-san,
Was
you really need to get back to your bed.
Was it?
That's why your wounds aren't healing.
I might be misremembering. Oh,
And
well,
you
yeah,
all
the
need to go
first
home
letter
right
came
now.
weeks before.
Do you have
Sorry.
any idea what time it is?
I got it mixed up. I forgot that there was 2 letters.
I'm going back. I need to get to
Oh,
the
no,
station
you
to report
don't.
in.
Just
Like,
one more
seriously,
thing,
Naoto owns a gun. And she's like, what, like 15? And it's a real gun, too!
We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's
Like, why is she
doing.
not just fucking pulling that shit on him?
Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What?
No,
That's
it's not.
ridiculous.
It's literally not.
We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Oh my god, that's even dumber than the fucking pancake line. The pancake line is subtle. That's just stupid.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in?
Like, that is
business?
worse than the pancakes.
Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally
What
understand.
was his subtle line? Was it, did I notice it at the time or no?
To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of
Yay, no
Dojima-san's
more bad
accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything?
But that line makes sense in context. That line makes sense in context. Is this a translation problem? Does that line actually make sense? Even the victims that weren't released to the public are in here. Wow, that settles it then. In parentheses, he must be the killer then. Doesn't know about the kidnapping. Oh! Oh, I misinterpreted that. Well, shit.
At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case.
Wait. Even just people disappearing for a bit, then coming back. Is that not suspicious? That not suspicious at all? Like, weren't the cops involved when Yukiko went missing? Weren't, like, in Kanji too? I mean, Kanji, I can imagine that being, like, a runaway thing, but... Rise as well? I guess I just kind of assumed that the police were involved with all of the kidnappings. Like, barring maybe Kanji, so I guess that's why that kind of flew under... Oh well.
You had no reason to say such a thing.
Yeah, so the police would have been involved, but... alright.
After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I think I was too busy memeing at the time.
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
I mean, regardless, I had him pegged way earlier on way more subtle shit, so you can't fault me for that, because I already had him pegged. Even as far back as that fucking fucked up line read, way before that. Like, I had Adachi pegged early. Also...
Adachi! Ah, damn it.
Also, you know... Also the fact that, you know, this entire joke is an accidental god prophecy. This entire fucking joke This right here is fucking evidence that I called it. Fuck off. It still means I called it.
Adachi!
I called Adachi from day one.
What the?
He went
I
in the
swear
TV.
he ran this way. Damn it!
He went in
Where
the
the hell did he
TV.
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he
Dojima's
must
just
be
a
still in this
neglectful
ward
parent,
somewhere.
not a murderer.
He's still here? But we looked. We didn't find him anywhere.
God damn it, we've been feeding the murderer the whole time.
That bastard.
Dojima-san, for heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting
Day one,
damages.
when I misread Adachi's name as Akechi.
Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you
Day
last time?
one.
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to
By
square
square this away,
with
you mean break his legs, right?
Please.
My stand cannot be
He
defeated.
hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would.
Akechi is Adachi, but done better.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
Akechi is a good
He was
character,
cornered.
he's
It's
just a
highly
bastard.
probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go in! Fuck him up!
I think it's too dangerous
No,
to
go in from here,
here.
fuck you.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from
No!
GS like always.
Go in right now!
It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk
Oh
in
god,
one
does she know I'm
strike.
on New Game Plus? Oh shit. The extremely suspicious detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. Judgment. What if in pieces we think Cop Buddy's the villain? You know what? If they do that, I would applaud that. I would fucking applaud that if I had to fucking befriend the Cop Buddy instead of killing him. Oh boy, alright. Let's get into the fucking dungeon. How far am I on my social links? I've done everyone but Saki's brother, Grandma, and the young mother. Those are the three I haven't done. And I can't actually find Saki's brother anymore, so I don't even think I can start his social link. Whoops. This. You've come to the Vel Room in your dreams again. Something is different this time. You don't see Igor or Margaret. No, how do you... No, didn't even bother with him. Not even got him on the list. Hetty is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am
I am thou. Thou art I. You've unlocked the persona Teddy.
Sensei? Why are you here?
I could ask you the same.
I see. How mysterious.
Oh god! Teddy takes off his head, it's Igor!
There are so many things I don't know
Igor is
about.
Teddy from the future.
But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am, but I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this
Teddy's
world.
a shadow.
From
But
the
whose
beginning,
shadow is he?
that's all there was to
Oh
it.
no!
I was just a shadow in that world.
Just a shadow?
I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then
Teddy
when I
just
woke
fucking
up,
passed
I
out?
was inside
Jesus.
the fog.
Passed out and wound up in the fucking velvet room. Jesus.
Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me.
Wait. So the only thing stopping him from going to the real world, the only thing stopping him from being yanked back to the shadow world is the fact that he had no fucking idea he was a shadow. And the second he figured it out, he got yanked back in. Oh my god, that's fucking stupid.
Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere,
Oh my god,
heard
that's
the
so
noise of a
fucking dumb.
car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different
And why do you have a
entities.
persona then? Is there is there a shadow? Is there a
So he made
mementos for
himself
things that live in
forget
mementos?
that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
Wait, Teddy became a bear? Teddy became a
really
bear
am
because
stupid.
he thought people thought bears were cute? What?
What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
Oh, Jesus.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have
Tell
no
that to your
self.
fucking persona.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would
I took a
like
different
me.
form so I'd be marketable.
It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular
Oh,
shadow
good.
soon.
Then show me your true form, fucker. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize
Oh, I'm going to
for
the
me.
bad place, Teddy. I'm going to the bad place.
Tell her. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her. I'm
She's
really
alive, you
sorry.
dingus. You saved her, Teddy, with your necromancy and the stone mask.
Huh? Really? Nana-chan's... Wow.
Wow,
That's
I've been studying
wonderful.
necromancy in my off time. I didn't think I was that powerful.
I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel
Oh god, this is where
sleepy.
Teddy dies.
What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about
Teddy's
this
confirmed
place.
to be the protagonist of Persona 2. Fight me.
Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
I could ask you the same.
Aha. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for.
All you need
Or
to
how
do
to
is
find
keep
it.
annoying Yosuke. All I need you to do, Ted.
No matter how hard I
Persona
think,
2.
there's too many things my little brain can't understand.
Because Persona 2 is a mysterious game that no human being has ever played. Nobody has
But I
ever
do
played it.
understand one thing
Hell, it didn't
now.
even get a Western release until
that I met you,
Persona 4 had been out for 3 years. Think about it. Like Persona 4 came out in 2008. Persona 4 came out in 2008. Persona 2 never got ported to the West until 2011. Think about how fucking confusing that must be. So like, Persona 1 got ported to the West. Persona 2 didn't until 2011. So imagine, like, if you played, like, Persona 1 when it came out on PlayStation, like, way back in the day, and then the next time you hear about Persona, it's Persona 3 on the PS2, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Yes, I can now fuse the immune boy.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't
Wait,
seem
but
like
I thought
somewhere
Teddy
that
was you,
I'd be
Shadow.
allowed to stay.
If Teddy's not allowed to stay, then wouldn't that mean that you's not allowed to stay either?
Goodbye.
God, for fuck's sake, Matt Pat, fucking drop dead, Jesus.
It seems the words in your
That's
memory
just
weren't
a
the only
theory.
things you
A
summoned.
gay theory.
This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no
Wait, but if
place
Shadows can't come to the Velvet Room... If Shadows can't go to the Velvet Room, then how did he get there then? It's almost as if Teddy's not a shadow. Oh no.
The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey.
Oh, the car's been
There is
stopped
no
this whole
reason
time,
to tarry
Jesus.
here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go.
Hey,
Let us
Theodore,
depart.
pedal to the metal, you bitch! How much time left? Not long. I just want to get to the
You are
entrance of
every
the
inch
palace
the
so I
guest
can hit
I
a
had
save. Because there's going to be a save butterfly outside, isn't there?
Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting
It's
for your
almost
next
as if
visit.
Teddy's not a shadow. Oh boy. You fucked, Matt Pat. You dink. One day, like, I hope that I become extremely super popular on YouTube and Matt Pat has a scandal. And then I have to have a boxing match with him. Because here's the thing. I may be partially crippled, but Matt Pat's a theater major. I think I have the advantage. A cross-dressing theater major, mind you.
How did it go?
Now, I'm not against
Did you find
cross-dressing.
Teddy?
But that's a hobby, not an education. Yeah, you didn't know that? Matt Pat's got no science... Yeah, he's got no scientific or mathematical background. He's a fucking theater major.
No, and no one's seen him either.
I seen him, he was in my brain.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice.
Every single
Let's pursue
picture.
Adachi for now.
Every single picture of Matt Pat, by the way, when he's on stage, he's wearing a dress or some other piece of women's clothing. I think he... Like, coming from someone who enjoys a little bit of cross-dressing in his life every now. No, not me though. Not me. Don't redact that. Just saying. Says something about you if every single picture of you online has something to do with you in a dress. Embrace it like Afro did.
Whoa, look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It
The
can't
fog
be
is so
normal.
fucking thick. I just realized they're wearing their glasses. The fog is so thick, their glasses don't fucking work.
And I heard
Jesus.
more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's
Everyone
going to happen.
dies.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Pretty sure.
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be
I think
far.
she's got like a fake tan kind of thing.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure
Yeah, he's
he's
in the
not
Velvet
here.
Room.
And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him
We need
down
to go
myself.
find Teddy, Christ's sake.
Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
Oh god, is Teddy just gonna wander up like, oh hey guys, what's up? Jesus.
This place.
Did he just fade back into existence?
Huh. I see.
He just
came
faded back into existence. What if someone was standing there?
But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely
What if someone was
useless.
standing there? Has he been standing there for the last 6 hours?
I'm so sorry.
Jesus
Teddy?
Christ.
It is you, Teddy. I heard...
See, you're not
Her
useful,
voice.
Teddy. You're a little girl's favorite imaginary friend.
You said... hang in there.
Every day, I imagine a future
heard
where I can be
my
with
big
you.
Bro, and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Hold on! I'll get the doctor!
Nanako turned those off with the sheer muscle power.
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because
No,
everyone's
no, the
voices
power of
matched her.
friendship is not medically recognized. Fuck you.
Even unconscious
Fuck
people are
you.
capable
The
of hearing
power of
others'
friendship
voices.
is not a medically recognized treatment. I bet this doctor's a fucking theater major too.
And there's two. Everyone.
Fucking bullshit.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything
I'm
about
sorry,
her illness is a
Master
total
Yoda.
unknown.
She appears to have lost the will to live. But we can still save the babies.
Unknown.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. This doctor do women's studies.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make
Shut the
them
fuck
not
up, Teddy.
unknown.
God damn it.
Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably
Shut the
fighting
fuck
now
up,
too.
jump into TV.
I'm just a shadow. But Nana
I am the
cheered up
shadow
when
of
she
the
heard
true
my
self.
voice.
Like, are we gonna like fucking like walk on through somewhere in like the next games and find someone who's just Teddy?
So what if
But
I'm
like
just
they're
a
fucking
shadow?
miserable because their
There
true
must be
self just
something
up and
I can
fucking
do.
walked away.
I can't just give up thinking about
Anyway,
things.
there is someone in the world right now who does not have a shadow.
That's why I came back here.
Like,
Right,
they
Nana-chan?
have to be fucking broken. Oh god. Teddy is Nanako's shadow. Oh Christ. Why did his shadow get dumber and why does it literally have a dildo up its ass?
Right. I need to get back
His
to
shadow
the others.
literally has his persona literally has a dildo up its ass now.
Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Like the first form he was holding it above his head like, hey guys, I bet I can fit this whole thing up my ass. And then the awakened form he's like, nah, I can go bigger, hang on, let me get it up there.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan.
If only Teddy was with us.
But his nose doesn't work
Didn't he
anymore.
say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no
But
help
he'd
at
be,
all.
yeah, but we'd all be able to laugh at him and feel better.
But he was always there to support me
God
whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full
Stop
of energy.
talking nice about him because you think he's dead.
He's lighthearted and
He's
always
a worthless
optimistic.
dead weight.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us
Yeah,
any
Dachi
good if
just
you
gets to run
collapse.
Question. The only way to leave is if Teddy lets you out. Why do they care? The next time it rains, he's gonna get killed to death by shadows. Why do they care? Like, either way, he fucking dies. The problem's solved. They believe he might have a backup plan.
I agree. If Rise-san became
Alright, fair enough.
fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're all about justice, not revenge killing.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a
I
dead end.
forgot that these guys aren't for the revenge killing.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are
It's
completely
almost as if
useless.
an entirely vision-based power gets completely fucked by vision-obscuring fog.
Teddy?
Sup, fuckers?
You little... Where
Jesus
the hell
Christ,
were
that
you?
looks so rapey. That looks so fucking rapey. Jesus Christ. Teddy is watching you fap.
I'm sorry.
I faded out of existence for a while there.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
He's so upset.
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No,
She's literally crying big ol' anime tears. Hey guys, you wanna buy some dojins?
I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell
Wait,
were
if this
you?
is... Wait. Has the suit's ears always been able to move? Yeah, we're trying to get to the dungeon, Mateo, so I can just start the next stream. This is just a suit, right? This is just a suit. Why are the ears... Have the ears always done that? But in the real world, isn't it just a suit?
I'm sorry.
You can take it off.
I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me.
Because I remember the ears could move in the TV, but I never realized that in the real world, they still move. That's creepy. Because in the real world, his eyes don't change. In the real world, his eyes don't change, but when we were in the fucking TV world, his eyes could change. So they changed it so his eyes don't change, because it's a suit. But they didn't change the ears.
I wanted to tell you
That's
all.
doing me a big hecking concern right now. It's doing me a big hecking concern.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yeah. That's terrifying. Jesus Christ.
Just like the ones
Means
you
the
all
suit's
know
still
about.
alive. Oh god, what if? What if, like, what would happen if, like, someone else put the suit on? Like, if while Teddy was, like, if Teddy was, like, sick or something, and someone else had to be Junet's mascot or whatever, and they put the suit on. What would
Shadows are
happen?
suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you
It
say
takes
you're
them
a shadow, but
Oh
you didn't attack
god,
us.
that's horrifying.
And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
Wait, the eyes changed now. What the fuck?
I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
Fuck!
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too.
Is the suit real now?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then
They've become one again. Oh god. He's
no big
fully
deal.
in sync with the suit.
I mean, we
Jesus.
weren't expecting much from you in the
Shut the
first
fuck up,
place.
Yosuke.
And about you being a shadow?
No,
we pretty
you
much
didn't.
figured you were something like that anyway.
You lying. You lying. Why are you lying?
saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyway? No normal person would think such a pretty
Yeah,
bear could
Yosuke,
really
you
be
fucking
a shadow.
racist.
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have
And
developed
yeah, he's
an
definitely
ego?
got an ego. I'll say that.
Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
Is
I'm
Teddy's story just a
same
story
as
of racism? Someone
keep trying to figure out who
becoming
you are,
accepted in a
just like all
different
of us
in a
here.
fucking social circle of a different race. Jesus Christ.
You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Wait, does that mean Teddy's human body is blackface?
You. I'm so glad I met you guys.
Oh god, Teddy being in his human form is fucking... is cultural appropriation. Teddy, we're gonna have to ask you don't use your human form anymore. It's offensive.
The rest of us were pretty much a group of
Oh.
misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are
Now,
you
Tall,
calling
you're
a
wearing
misfit?
you're wearing 3 sets of breast bindings.
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Like you're wearing binders on binders
That's
on
not something a
binders.
detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the
God, it
announcer and
is!
Senpai.
Jesus Christ, it is! He's a fucking Aryan coconut!
It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi?
That total goofball who I told where all the fucking victims were?
Wow, I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing.
Look at the fucking thing someone puts in waifu containment where fucking it's Naoto fucking struggling in the summer because of fucking, like, she's got the bandages.
But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can
Use your
help you.
nose!
Like I said,
Use
we're not
your
expecting
nose,
much
my
from
boy.
you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Oh, guys, it looks like Kanji and Naoto, that's not a real ship. Kanji likes bears. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba!
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Alright, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
That's what we're going for? Jesus Christ. Slender, do you not know what a bear means in terms of gays? In gay terminology, a bear is a man who is big and hairy. Being fat usually is part of it. God damn it, Yamda, fuck you. Alright, let's go in. Yeah. That's what it means. When someone says they're looking for a bear, there you go.
I'll give it a try, but if Rise-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried-up nose like me will be much
Finds him
help.
immediately. Yes, Angus is a stereotype.
Baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, stop.
Teddy,
Teddy,
you can't do
fucking
it
stop.
either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've gotta sniff him out no matter what. This is my time to shine. Ooh,
Wow, so his nose works now. Jesus. Alright, Super Saiyan. Gotcha, fam.
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Follow him. Follow the bear.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
Follow the fucking bear.
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei Yosuke and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
Oh, shit!
When we
It's
first...
the room with the
Where was
noose.
that?
The room you were going to pee all over, Yosuke.
Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters
So that's
were
where
cut out?
Adachi lives.
Yep, there's
Man,
someone
Adachi
there.
must be saving on rent by living in the TV world.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Ah, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his pants
Yep,
there?
now, guess what, Yosuke? Now you're never getting laid.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did
You
not
super
piss my
pissed your
pants! Shit, quit spreading
No,
random
it's true
rumors
now.
about
It's
stuff
canon
like
now. You
that.
pissed your pants.
Well, it happened so long ago. My
Please
memory's
give me
kinda
the
fuzzy,
option
you
to
know?
say that he totally wet his pants.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of
That's
fuzzy
not
logic.
a title you want, Teddy.
Hee
Haha. I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
Hooray! Alright, now let me save. Let me save and let's go smack his dick off. Oh boy!
Damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair.
What?
Who's there?
Is that really your motivation?
Oh,
No, we're
it's
not.
you
No,
guys.
we're not
You're
killing
very
him this stream.
persistent.
We're just getting there. Give it up, fucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it!
Remember that face?
Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano
Oh
into the
god,
TV,
it's the
aren't you?
one that was pasted onto Nanako's. Jesus Christ.
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something. And then she started getting hysterical on me.
Guys? Guys. Look at his mouth. Did you notice something? Did you notice something with his mouth? Yep. They just took his smile. Yeah, they just took his smile and they fucking rotated it. What the fuck? Why do games keep doing this? Why do they think that looks... Why do they look like... why do they think that looks fine? That's the dumbest fucking thing you could do, because you can never make it look good.
And what's this something important you called
Art
out?
budget ran out. Yeah, no, art budget ran out.
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to
Oh
explain
god, he
myself
shoves
to
her
you?
backwards into the TV.
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless
Oh, for
bitch.
fuck's sake.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me
Too
call
late,
for
bitch,
help.
you're going in the TV.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you
She
going
just
to
so
do?
happened to back up towards a TV large enough.
No.
She fell
He
in.
did that by accident? No, he knew!
So
he knew
people
the whole
can go
time!
completely inside.
So he knew that there was a world over there, he just didn't know you could go all the way in.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our
Yukiko,
lobby?
why the fuck did you not have CCTV cameras? It's 2011.
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the Force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me.
This is really dumb.
Yeah, putting them inside the TV was
But if
never
it
the
works,
plan.
it works!
But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
And it's in the fucking room that I was in.
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, he did throw up at the start. Because that was the first... okay.
You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame.
Jesus.
Huh. So I'm not good enough for you.
What?
Well, I know how to deal with girls
What?
like you.
No!
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got this sweet power to make up for
dumb.
it.
This
Life's
is
not
really
so bad
dumb.
after all.
Fuck's sake, Adachi.
Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that.
Like, this is kind of dumb.
It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
I think I prefer Akechi because Akechi at least, like, is understandable. Yeah. Yeah, there should be. There should be. It's a fucking police interrogation room.
Come on.
His motivations are he's crazy and he did it for the giggles. At least Akechi had the motivation of he wants to kill his dad and he wants to become the world's greatest detective.
I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's
You
not like I
super
was
fucking
trying
knew.
to kill
Fuck
them.
you.
I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame,
Fuck
not
off.
the other way around. The council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Yeah, but Akechi is prettier.
You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
Well, thing is, Akechi is still a massive piece. Anyone who defends Akechi is a fucking actual piece of shit themselves.
So what if
Wait, what? Or is this Shadow Itachi? What? But, no, this can't be a Shadow. He's got fucking the same colored eyes. What?
Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide.
Oh my god, that...
I was the one who
Really?
took the call.
Namatame said the police refused
Oh my
to take him
fucking
seriously.
god, really?
You were responsible for that then.
Coincidence! Holy fucking shit. This isn't, this isn't even fucking skillful. This is just...
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure. But I actually did believe him, you know?
Oh my god, this is the most coincidental fucking thing ever.
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, Do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not
God
do it yourself?
fucking damn it.
Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no
God
one could find her.
fucking damn it.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself.
This is the most coincidental fucking bullshit ever. Jesus Christ.
I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
If he did, none of them would have gotten involved. But if Namatame hadn't fucking tried to save people, nothing would have come of the fucking Midnight Channel stuff when people appear.
Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about
Like,
luck!
Akechi never had to rely on bullshit luck. If anything, luck worked against Akechi.
All I did was give him a little
Akechi is a beautiful boy, better than Adachi. Fuck him.
And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions.
Akechi could have gotten away with it if it hadn't been...
It was
Akechi
awesome.
could have gotten away with it if Futaba wasn't such a genius hacker of the world.
You gotta be shitting me!
Adachi looks like a
Why?
fucking homeless man.
What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons?
None!
Not really?
None! His motivation is, fuck it, why not?
I could do it, that's all. And it was fun.
Fucking homeless
I guess
man,
that's
fuck
my
you.
You murdered people just for the
Fuck
fun of it?
you.
Come on. All I did was put people in here.
All I did was pull the trigger on the gun, the bullet killed them.
And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then
By
how would
killing you and bringing your head
He
back.
put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
Where Adachi's the most human villain. Most humans have a reason for doing stuff.
Yeah, what a
Most
jackpot.
human beings have a reasoning for doing stuff. Even crazy people believe they're doing stuff. For a reason.
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage
Like, even
to
people
track
with
me down.
schizophrenia are like, oh, God told me to do it. God told me the sinners had to be punished. Even that I would accept.
I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast.
Like, fucking Adachi's just like, fuck him. I thought it was funny.
It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
I hate this.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo
this
Kubo's
so much.
disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say
Probably 'cause
anything
he
about you?
chloroformed him or something, right?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with the TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while
Man,
he was still
you
stunned.
hope you fucking practice that. Fucking Jesus.
As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even... Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Oh yeah, he was an idiot.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was
Wait.
just a prank, so they
Wait,
pawned him off on
Mitsuo
me.
fucking turned himself in after killing Maroka?
I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the
This
game
is
would be
like,
over.
I don't know. Like this feels weak. I don't know.
That's why I told the others
Like,
I sent them home.
I like my bad guys to have more motivation than I thought it was funny. Maybe it's mostly because the fact he doesn't have a social link here, so it's hard to know more about him.
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun.
Don't I think the Joker is good?
Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime
Don't I
scene?
think Joker... Thing is, though, Joker has a motivation. He just changes it every 5 minutes.
It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving
And,
people.
and also the fact that Joker's motivation is because he, in a weird, fucked up way, he's in love with Batman.
I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh?
No
What an
beefing, Tim.
idiot.
In the comics at least, like movies notwithstanding, Joker does what he does because he has a weird fascination with Batman. Like you could even call it love in a certain way. So he does it because he thinks it's good for Batman, for him to keep doing crimes.
How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for
As
such
well
a
as he
stupid
wants
reason.
Batman, and in some versions he wants Batman to be just as bad as him. So he keeps getting more and more depraved, hoping Batman will eventually snap and kill him. Because like he said, one bad day is all it takes to drive someone crazy. And he wants to
Our world
make
will
Batman
probably become
have
just
that
like this
one
place
bad
soon
day.
enough
That's his
anyways.
motivation. And the
Didn't
reason
you
why that
notice
is
the
because
fog's
depending on
leaking
which
out?
origin story you're going
Everything
through...
on that side's pretty much screwed.
Depending on what version you're going through, that Joker's one bad day was caused by Batman.
The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides
Ethan, do you
anymore.
not know about the Red Hood?
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
So that's why it smelled weird.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like
Oh,
it's giving
fuck, he
me
can control
everything
the
I've
TV
ever
world.
wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all.
He can
Maybe
control
they can
the
tell
TV
we have
world,
the same
Jesus
goal.
fucking Christ.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this
Anji,
right
it's
now.
not the real him. You dingus.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all.
Can you tell us where the palace is then?
Get back here, you!
That stuff about
What's
the
with this
world's
fucking
mind and
casual-ass
how
music?
This place
Jesus.
will become a reality.
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like
It's a solid
he's gained
base, but they
some
did
strong
nothing with
power
it.
after coming here.
Exactly.
only
Real
that,
humans don't make
Maybe
good
he
villains.
got taken over by that power.
Akechi is a little bit of a parody of because of how fucking extreme he is. But Akechi's still a good villain. He has a clear motivation, he's got a clear
what he
progression,
said
he's got a
about the
clear
two worlds
arc,
becoming one.
and he's irredeemable
gonna
because
happen?
because even after his motivation, yet like there's still a lot of dank shit he did that didn't follow that motivation because he was just messing around with his ability to cause people to go crazy.
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means This world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows.
Then everyone will get a persona.
You mean
It'll be a
everyone's
town
gonna
full
turn
of
into
persona. It'll be a
shadows?
town full of stand users. It'll be
Damn it.
Moriocho.
Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings
Stop
this
crying,
whole time.
Yosuke. No more. Time for murder.
Yeah, it's about time we finished this.
Oh boy.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's...
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest
No,
we prepare
we're
ourselves
fine.
first. We can't let him stab us. We must face him.
No,
with
we're fine.
I'm a little worried what he means. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face.
Let's just go in right now. Just fucking kill him. Here, we got 2 more ranks of that shit to go. Hooray! Finish things before the end of the year. Why even fucking bother? Palicos will just eat him alive. Oh god, alright. Why even bother going to school? Like, why bother going to school? Like, if this was me, I'd be like, alright, fuck this. Fuck school, we're going in, boys. Hey, everyone! Posted the test result. Oh boy, the thing I care about! Yosuke, why do you care? Alright, well, Marco, we're just about done. We're like, honestly, so, like, night, my man. Watch the VOD anyway. Give me them dank views. When will I stream Monster Hunter World? Probably on Saturday. I'm feeling like Saturday. I'm gonna get some Monster Hunter going. As well as some of the days that are probably supposed to be Dangan ramps. There'll be some. Depending on when I can get the art for Final Fantasy done, because I really did not expect to be, I really didn't expect, to be done with Dangan ramps so quick. Alright, but with that, I'm gonna leave this here. So, hey, thank you, everybody, for watching. Those of you who've been watching live, and those who've been watching on the VOD, we went like an hour over, whoops. But hey, in the next stream or so, we should be able to finish this fucking video game. Yes, I am. Alright, so, thank you for watching. If you are watching on the VOD, then hey, make sure to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, do all that good shit. And if you want to catch me live, you can swing on by twitch.tv/NozzyChan at any point during the week at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And you can come on by on, you guys want to, like, just do this on Sunday? Fuck it. I can finish the social... and not fuck the social links. You guys want to just do this on Sunday? Just fucking kill it? Kill it dead? Though, like, if it does go, like, extremely long, then that might be a bit of an issue. Alright, so maybe we'll be back with this for Sunday then. Fuck it. Fuck it. Anyway, as always, what's gonna replace Dangan? Oh, Dangan Ramps. Dangan Ramps is being replaced by Final Fantasy 15, and this I guess it has to be replaced with Persona 3, doesn't it? So this is getting replaced by Persona 3. Danganronpa is getting replaced by Final Fantasy 15. And for Persona 5, what did we decide was going to be the Vix I was going to use? Though I wanted a Persona break. I did, which is why I didn't expect Danganronpa and fucking Persona 4 to finish at the exact same fucking time. I didn't expect it, so... Whoopsie doodles! For P3? Okay, let me finish the VOD first. Play something else. Alright! Alright, I don't know what. I don't know what, but I'll think of something. I do have a backlog, but anyway. Everybody, I'll see you in the next video. But most importantly, ball, become a trash man of the day. Also, I forgot to mention, you can support me on Patreon or subscribe on Twitch or feed a Dachi, oh boy. And most importantly, ball, I'll see you around the room.